Yes, students. Today we will be discussing about very important topic, imagination. So the previous session we were discussing imagination and observation play a vital role in screenplay writing because we pick up the visuals from the observation of the world around us. And today we will be dwelling in another area of screenplay writing, imagination. See, it's a purely a work of our mind, human mind. So there are four lobes in our human mind. These four lobes only help us to go for thinking, helps us imagination to come out with creative ideas and new ideas and unique ideas. What are those four lobes? There are four lobes, but only two lobes play a vital role. They are parietal lobe and occipital lobes. Right? This is what happens. In brain, the reality and imagination flow in two different directions. That we must first understand. So when we observe reality, when we get something from the observation, the reality, these two lobes only play a vital role. So when real events happens, there is a flow of information from occipital lobe to parietal lobe. Whereas when imagination takes place, we see the flow of information from parietal lobe to occipital lobe. This is the basic understanding we must understand. We must have. The parietal lobes help us to integrate our sensory experiences, whatever we see. See, when we see something, the visuals which is around the world, we see there is always a missing gap, right? So we have information from those stimuli, external stimuli, in separate layers. But it is the parietal lobe which helps to integrate those visuals, those informations, and gets meaning from those visuals putting together. So that is what being converted as a sensory experiences, right? So it is a parietal lobe which plays a key role for our understanding our world around us. So how we can connect it with imagination? So as a screenwriter, we imagine so many things. There are a lot of movies, right, produced based on the imaginary concepts, imaginary ideas, and imaginary characters, imaginary events. So what happens? As I said earlier, when the imagination takes place, the information flow from parietal lobe to occipital lobe. This parietal lobe is very important. It's very important for integrating those visuals, those informations. So we imagine something comes, and these imaginary experiences, imaginary informations put together, we get some visuals. So these information which we get from parietal lobe to occipital lobe helps us to challenge the reality, to challenge the world, to come out with some challenging ideas. It is this information from parietal lobe which decides, come out with something, to think something subvert, uh, to find some changes in the usual way of thinking, right? So this we must first understand in the initial stage, right? Do we have any connection with art and imagination? Yeah, of course, all art happens in the make-believe world. All our artistic experiences take place in the theater of imagination. The theater of imagination. It is thus we can connect imagination with the creativity, right? How do we define creativity? It's the ability to produce something both as new and unique and novel. So imagination allows us to fill in these gaps, right? Today we get information, right, from the world around us, from the parental information. There are some gaps taking place. So this imagination helps us to fill in those gaps of our human existence. Why these particular things happen to us? Why such a things only happen to certain people? Why do we suffer at all? Right? Many times people ask, why at all me alone suffer because of this one? So where is the problem? For example, now the World Cup, as the final of the World Cup is taking place. So some people came out with some imaginary reasons why India lost to Australia, how they lost to Australia. So there are some gaps arising in our human existence, in our human phenomenon, right? Those gaps can be filled by this imagination. It is the imagination which helps us to fill in those gaps, right? Right? So that we get some meaning. So this is what might have happened. That's why India lost to Australia. So this is the key role played by imagination. So we should keep in mind. So how it is connected with the creativity? Creativity helps us to convert these opposite ideas, right, into new ideas, some unique ideas, some unique solutions, right? Ideas are brought together in the creativity, right, to come out with possible solutions and unique solutions and a new idea. So this is where the writers pick up some unique idea based on some imaginations, right? So imagination, the flow of information, parental lobe to occipital lobe. This imagination only helps us to find some meaning from the gaps which we get from our human existence. So if we fully based on reality experiences, we cannot derive some meaning. There are so many things, so many phenomena which cannot be understood by our reality experience or senses of our experiences based by our senses. All our sensory experiences cannot give meaning for us. There are certain low gaps. There are some missing ideas which will disturb us and which will not make us happy. So this is where imagination comes to our aid and help us to give some solutions, right? So this is what today I would like to put across to you. Imagination produces some sensations, right? And these sensations takes the form of images that stimulate creative parts of our brain. So these images only in the later stage turns out to be a story, or turns out to be a new character, or turns out to be a new experience or new scenes, right? So this is what, so that's why we may conclude one part, the observation of our real world. Second, imagination put together, writer gets some new idea, some creative ideas. From those new and creative ideas, he builds or he comes up with a beautiful story which can be used for our screenplay writing. Thank you.